Yo, very late upload for me. Alright, so listen here. Got new subscribers. I can't go without telling you guys this. You must be following Underdog NBA and on Twitter and hit the notifications so you'll be notified every time they tweet. Larry Marketing will play today. Donovan Mitchell was out. Kyle Lowry went through walk around. We don't fucking know what that walk around is, but it is what it is. But like I said, you got to be following these guys, okay? Very late upload for me. Let me just go through a few things here, all right? Washington Wizards at New York Knicks here. Look, Julius Randle, he's been on a tear. 12 and a half rebounds. I can't talk you off of that. I've been having to fade Mitchell Robinson because Julius Randle is rebounding the ball very well. I can't talk you off any numbers for Julius Randle. He'll be matched up with Kristaps Porzingis, and I think he has an advantage on him. So maybe, I'll show you something in a minute. But he has an advantage of him on him. Speed-wise, off the dribble, whatever the case may be. He'll probably be starting at the 4, Porzingis, and then they'll probably be running out. Daniel Gafford at the 5. It's a lot to like about this game. Honorable mention here is going to be, this hit for out of the last 5 games. As aggressive as Jalen Brunson has been. But the under assist. You see his juice to the under, favorites to the under. Under assist has been hitting for him. Even if you want to alter under. You know what I'm saying? I alter under people a lot. So that's some things that you can look at on the books or on PrizePicks. Okay. What I got right here, the plus at a minus 110 early this morning was 2 threes for Julius Randle and 2 threes for Jalen Brunson. It's a minus 114 right now. Just a small same game parlay. So that's something right there. I'm not greedy, but those are a few things that you can look at. Since this is a late upload, let me keep it moving. Atlanta Hawks at Dallas Mavericks. We got 233 over under in this one here. Historically, John Collins has great games versus his team. I can't talk you off anything from this team here, from this game. The assists are in play for me for both Luka and Trey. And you want to talk about rebounds. Minutes equal opportunities, so we know. DeJounte Murray is going to be out there. So I have interest in his rebound prop, especially on PrizePicks. He's hit this number, I think, 3 out of his last 5 games. It's sitting at 5. You can get a push. So his assist prop is sitting at 5.5. His rebound prop is sitting at 5. So, like I said, it's just something to look at. It's a strong lean for me, all right? The over. It's a strong lean for me. And like I said, he's hit this rebound prop 1, 2, 3 out of his last 5 games. And then, even if you want to look at a combo pick for him, like rebounds and assists, this is a pace down matchup. So, in the pace down matchups, I tend to lean towards rebounds more than I do assists. But it's still sitting at 10.5, all right? It's still sitting at 10.5, and I think he's hit this number in 3 straight games, okay? Yes, 3 straight games, followed by 2 9s, all right? So he's been flirting, okay? So those are some looks there. The 3 ball and all that shit is in play. You guys know that. It's a 3-point shooting league. Let me keep it moving. Charlotte Hornets at Houston Rockets, 236.5 over under, okay? Listen, LaMelo Ball. This game got LaMelo Ball name written all over it. You don't need me to tell you about Şengün. You don't need me to tell you how bad these bigs are versus Charlotte. Charlotte is versus centers. Şengün is in play. His numbers are in play. Mason Plumlee. This guy has been playing great basketball. Hey, I can't take anything from him. Those guys are in play. What do we like? Let's see. Points here. Point guard. Anytime Terrence Mann goes out there and gets 30 points, at the point guard position, we know DVP is not telling the story here. So Houston Rockets give up the most points to the point guard position, the 3rd most assists to the point guard position, the most threes to the point guard position, And lo and behold, they give up the most steals to the point guard position. And last but not least, the most fantasy points. So I can't talk you off of nothing. His fantasy score or anything, rebounds and assists, because this could be a double-double, triple-double spot for LaMelo Ball. What I'm not gonna do, I'm not going to his 3-point prop. I ain't gonna lie. His 3-point prop is probably through the roof. It's minus 1 it's plus 100 at 5. There's no value there for me, so I'll stick to raw points. Hey, you can take him up to 30 points or better if you want to. All right. Now, Terry Rozier, here's a guy that they're giving up a certain thing to at a nice clip. They're gonna give up the 3 points, 3 points to the 2 guard position, 3.5 threes to the 2 guard position here. So I definitely like that for Terry Rozier. I'll be taking the over 2.5 threes. He's just gonna have to, fuck me up. All right. So it's a 3-point shooting lead. This is what they do: is getting juiced up 2.5 threes. 2.5. 132. All right. For same game parlays, I know PJ Washington, I think he's hit 2 threes or better in 12 of his last 15 games. You could take him for 2. You could take Rozier for 2. And then you can slide back here and go back to raw points and take Melo's for something like maybe like 20 points for Melo or something like that. And get out of there with you could probably get out of there with plus money, because I was looking at that. All right, minus 104, 2 threes, 20 points for Melo. That's without any other peripherals or anything. That's just raw points, something that they need to go out there and do. All right, so those are a few looks there. Like I said, it's a lot of looks on this game. Whatever, I'm not going to be touching on everything. Indiana Pacers at Oklahoma City Thunder, 238.5 over under. And we all know Josh Giddey has been playing some great basketball. What I take, 38.5 fantasy score for him. I just like it. He's going to have his hands put all over this game here. As far as the fantasy score, let's just say he's a small forward. They're giving up the 3rd most fantasy score to the small forward position. So, I like that. And I can't talk off anything else. I just want to smoothly move on past that game. All right. Honorable mentions. Look out for guys like T.J. McConnell and yada 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 for live betting purposes. But Cleveland Cavaliers at Memphis Grizzlies, 227 over under in this spot here, and it's a lot of things that I like about this game here. But I keep it simple. We know it's a 3-point shooting league. Most of the times, 9 times out of 10, these guys don't hit these high point totals unless they hit their threes. Desmond Bane, 2.5 threes. Darius Garland, 2.5 threes. That's definitely in play for me. Darius Garland has had double-digit assists in 2 of his last 3 games. I am waiting for them to add. I am waiting for the books or whoever to add. What's the kid's name? Karis LeVert. I'll have some interest in his numbers, probably points. Even if you want to tease something down, you can go with 2 threes for Desmond Bane. Okay. You can go with 2 threes for Darius Garland. Then you can run it back here. You can probably come back here and go to maybe a few assists and get out of there with about a minus 110 or something. Can you get 6 assists for Garland? That's a minus 122. I probably want to get a little bit more juice out there. Or you can mix this with something, You can mix this with something. It's a lot of different plays, a lot of different ways to get the plus money and not be greedy, So those are that. That's that, Now, a guy that needs to keep his hands to himself is somebody like Jaren Jackson Jr. He will have a decent assignment here, and he's a big time block shot candidate. So I'd imagine he's going to see some. He's going to see some 31.5 fantasy score. He will see some Evan Mobley, a decent chance for him to get some block shots and yada yada yada. Even if you want to look at his blocks and steals, I think that's in play. He's had blocks in the area of 6, 2, 2, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 6, 2, 3, 2. It is what it is. He's averaging 3.3 blocks a game and 1 steal. So even if you have to go to DraftKings or something like that, or bet his blocks or something live, right? So you can look at block shots. They probably won't be listed. I got interest in that 1.5 for Mitchell Robinson. While we're at it, he's a good block guy. Blocks and steals, probably sitting at 3.5 for. It's not out. So I'll go over to DraftKings and look at. But if you get that, but all that baked into a fantasy score where you get let's see, where you get where is it? His fantasy score is sitting at 31.5. All right, he's hit this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games straight. All right, this is a pace down matchup. And you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's averaging 1.5 turnovers. I gotta lean towards the over. All right, gotta lean towards the over. It's ways that he can hit that 31.5. Gotta lean towards the over. He has been rebounding pretty good. I don't know if this is the best rebounding spot for him. So it's a small lean. I'm gonna take that off the board. It's a small lean. Okay, it's a small lean. That's the only way I'm looking at him. All right, I'm not looking at him in no other site. Just that. All right. John Morant, we know. Come on now, we know he's good. We know he's good at basketball. Los Angeles Clippers, we know that the Utah Jazz, we know that Paul George is out. So look, marketing just got ruled in. There's a possibility that, hey, Kawhi Leonard could get ruled out. So let's, I'm gonna temper my expectations. I'm gonna wait. What I do I like the rebound prop for both guys. We do know that let's see, Kelly Olynyk is out. All right, so it's a possibility that Jared Vanderbilt can start right behind Kessler Edwards. Okay, so hear me out. That's a good rebounding tandem if those guys start. Keep an eye on the starting lineup. If they start Vanderbilt and Kessler Edwards together, it's going to be some problems for rebounding, all right, for this Los Angeles Clippers team. They're not the best rebounding team already. Now, just got to wait to see who's playing. I got a hunch that, he might not even play. Kawhi Leonard, it's a back-to-back. So I'm going to like the rebounds for Zubac. I'm going to like the rebounds for Kessler Edwards. I won't start that off just like that. Minnesota Timberwolves at Denver Nuggets, 237.5 over under in this spot here. Can't talk you off anything. I'm going to like the 3-ball, man. I'm going to like the 3-ball for guys like Murray, guys like Michael Porter, all right? And then historically, what's his name? The Joker, he has great games versus this guy. If he plays, versus Rudy Gobert. And that's if he plays, all right? If he doesn't play, then you can look at Nazir Reed. And Nazir Reed, he's foul prone. So, it is what it is. So I'll be probably looking at a fancy score or something for Nikola Jokic. And like I said, the proof is important when it comes to the 3-ball. Like I said, the 3-ball, first of all, let's look. I'll give you some numbers. Denver Nuggets giving up the third most points, and Minnesota giving up the points to the point guard position. Assist-wise, Denver's giving up the most now. And then 3-pointers made. Minnesota is giving up a decent chunk at 3, and Denver is right at 3 too. So both of them getting up the 3 to the point guard position, shoot it over to the small forward position. As far as the 3-ball goes, Minnesota Timberwolves giving up the 3s there to the small forward position. So 3s are in play, all right? Minnesota Timberwolves even giving up the small to the power forward. So, it is what it is when it comes to that situation. Now, I just got a tweet that Bradley Beal is expected to play. So that's something right there. And like I said, this is very helpful. You got to have these guys at your disposal. You're going to get notifications. Like, why not let these guys work for you, right? Right. So there you go. Bradley Beal expected to play today. That's that's a monkey wrench in the game right there. All right. Last game on the docket here, we got a whopping 245 over under in this spot. Like, come on, bro. 245 over under. I like everything about this game, especially on the Sacramento side here. Los Angeles Lakers is not a good defensive team. Whoever LeBron's guarding, give me their points. I love to target, stars. It is what it is. If he comes out at the 3, give me the over 3s for. It's just some other plays, some other plays that I always go to. Keegan Murray, I think he had 4 threes versus his team last time they played. Who was guarding him? Nobody. LeBron James. LeBron James not want to stick no defense and going out there and chasing motherfuckers around. Okay. So it's a lot, man. So give me Sacramento. Everything Sacramento, man. Sabonis, Fox. I probably look at just everything, man. Keep in mind, Thomas Bryant has not been closing the games, so I see a lot of people, losing their money in that category. But yeah, man. Let's see versus the Lakers. Yeah, he just went 4-5 for 3. Keegan Murray. Back on the 21st versus the Lakers, he had 23 points. He went 6 for 12 for 3. So historically, Keegan Murray is burning their ass up. All right. So if you want to look at points for Keegan Murray, let's see what his points is looking like. 11.5. Give me the over. Give me the over 11.5 there. PrizePicks, give me the over 11.5 points there too if it's there. He's been tagging their ass up. All right. Even Kevin Herter. He gave them 3 threes last time these two teams played. And then let's see, on the 21st when they played, did he play on the 21st? Yeah, he had 26 points. He had 3 threes there too. So I already know you know about Fox. I already know you know about Sabonis and everybody else. But these guys here will put a foot in their ass too. All right. With that being said, I'm out, guys.